Welcome, third graders, to the Southwest region. Today we're going to dive into the products and natural resources that come from the Southwest. Before we do that, let's quickly review what we learned from the land, water, and climate. We learned that the Southwest region is made up of deserts. There are two deserts in the Southwest region, the Sonoran and the Chihuahuan Desert. And even though they're deserts, because of the Colorado River, there is plant life in those deserts. We also learned that the Central Plains stretch into parts of Oklahoma and Texas, which allows farms to raise cattle and other things there. The Colorado River runs from Colorado all the way down through Arizona out to the Gulf of California. And part of the Colorado River is the Hoover Dam, where water is controlled to prevent flooding and causes a lake to form at the bottom called Lake Mead. On the other side of this is the Rio Grande River, which runs down and forms the border between Texas and Mexico. The water from the Rio Grande flows out to the Gulf of Mexico. We learned that the Southwest region is very hot and dry and has over 300 days of sunshine a year. We also learned that there is not a whole lot of plant life, so some of the land is bare and the animals have had to adapt in order to grow there, such as the gray wolf, the great horned owl, the bighorn sheep, and the pocket mouse. The last thing we learned was all about Phoenix, and Phoenix is the hottest large city with temperatures going at least 115 degrees or more. That is kind of crazy. Today we're going to talk about, what kinds of products and resources can we get from a land that's desert-like? As always, we will be answering some true and false questions when we're finished. Let's preview those questions now. First statement is, beef from cattle raised in the Southwest region is sold to Japan and other countries. You will find out if that's true or false. Gold is the most important mineral resource found in the Southwest region. And the last statement, the Southwest region contains more oil wells than any other region. Go ahead and grab your reading so you can follow along with me and underline or highlight key details as we go. Products and natural resources. Deserts are full of valuable minerals. Gold, iron, and copper are found in the Colorado River Basin. New Mexico is known for its silver mines. Arizona produces about 2/3 of the copper mined in the United States. That's important. People have been digging in Arizona for precious metals for a long time. Native Americans used gold, silver, and copper for tools and weapons, as well as for jewelry and to paint for pots. Copper ore is still mined in the state for many different uses. Copper is used mostly in wire or coins, such as the penny. Here's a picture of some copper wire and a copper penny. The Southwest region is also rich in the fuels that supply energy. That's not energy you and I use, but energy we use to run things. Uranium, coal, natural gas, and oil are all found in the Southwest region. The most important natural resource in the Southwest is oil. Oil is so valuable that it has been nicknamed black gold. The oil that bubbles up from the ground is called crude oil, and that's not very useful. So here is an oil rig pulling up the crude oil. You can't do much with it, but a refinery is a kind of factory that separates crude oil into things like gasoline for our cars and heating oil used in other elements. Some parts of the crude oil are used to produce goods like plastic, crayons, and even medicine. A refinery, that's what this is, runs 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, so basically all the time, and requires a large number of employees to run it. A refinery can occupy as much land as several hundred football fields. Workers often ride bicycles to move from place to place inside the complex. Because they're so big, you can't get there by foot easily. One of the biggest problems in the Southwest region is a limited water supply, since most of the land is desert. Aqueducts are used in the Southwest to move water from lakes and rivers to farms and streams. And you can see some pictures here of aqueducts. Aqueducts are large pipes or canals that move water over a long distance. So these canals were made by man, and they allow the water to move to the locations it needs to for farms. The people of the Southwest rely on the Colorado River for many things. The Colorado River provides drinking water for over 25 million people. It supplies water for more than 3 million acres of farmland. Water rushing through machines called turbines cause huge machines to spin. So inside these things here are what's called a turbine. Those spinning turbines produce much of the electricity used in the Southwest. Remember, we talked about the Central Plains. In the Central Plains, there are many cattle and sheep ranches. The Southwest region leads all other states in raising beef cattle as well as sheep. The cattle provide beef to all parts of the United States. Some beef is even sold to other nations like Japan. Hint, hint. So our products and natural resources from the Southwest include copper, gold, iron, oil, which also helps us to make plastics and crayons and medicines. Water provides electricity and drinking water. And then we also have cattle and sheep ranches. The next time I see you, we're going to talk all about landmarks and culture in this